Has it ever happened to you, an email which could be from your boss, arriving in the middle of the night and waking you up just because he or she likes to stay up late or get up very early? If it has, you're not the only one. So nowadays, when work just simply does not go to sleep, is it possible for us to effectively manage work-life boundaries the way that we'd want? Are we able to achieve work-life balance that we personally need? Well, our research suggests that the answer is yes. But in the age of smartphones, Wi-Fi and 4G, it will only happen under new conditions. If we are able to go offline and if employers and colleagues respect our right to switch off. What my colleagues and I have focused on were what used to be the very clear boundary between work and the rest of life. What we have found is that this very clear boundary has transformed into many little boundaries. Increasingly, we carry work with us all the time on our devices, with the idea that we decide how often and for how long we switch in and out of work mode. These frequent switches happen mainly while we're online and do not involve any physical changes as in the past, when we had to travel to work and often dress for work. Now we can move from one role to another and back without even realising it, as people like Stephen told us in their video diaries.
Okay, we're at 11 o'clock, so much for going through emails for an hour, and I'm in a chat at the moment. I don't know if you can see that with another colleague, because you can see that I'm online. You know, if you're online, just accept it, sometimes that happens.
With greater flexibility about how, when and where we work, there are potential benefits and drawbacks, sometimes even anxiety, or perhaps the fear of missing out if we don't keep up with all of our messages.
The problem with the iPad is that it's a work iPad. The mail icon is my work mail account. And I can see in the evenings, if I open it up to check Facebook, that I've got mail notifications. So this is very tempting for me to look at it, and it requires all my self-control not to press that in the evening. But I don't want to look at it, so it's just going to stress me out.
What we often heard from research participants is that online activities and communication are playing a dominant part in their lives. As a result, work-life boundaries are no longer about being online or offline. Both work and life happen a mix online.
So in order to effectively leave work, you may need to be completely offline, switching off for a few hours, or you may even need a full weekend of digital detox.
And then not undermining yourself. If you set up an out-of-office email message, then don't answer your emails.
Absolutely, and it's not just about the individual, it's about how we negotiate, how we work online with our colleagues, and that could be difficult to initiate in a conversation with our managers.
So there are new responsibilities for employers too. It's not just about refraining from sending emails at night, it's about setting up realistic expectations and actually respecting them. We would like to explore these and other aspects further with businesses and organisations. So if this sounds familiar or interesting to you, then please do get in touch.